Now, in this video, I am going to explain very important part, and it is called as bond parameters. You have an idea about the parameters. Parameters means anything which is very much specific to the point. So, in covalent bonding, rather start of covalent bond, we have some basic information has to be given. So just now we have seen the ionic bond. So before start of covalent bond, we have to go through the parameters. And first is the bond length. So as name indicates, bond length. So bond length is basically the distance between the center of nucleus to the outermost orbit or between the two nuclei. So see here. If I draw here an atom, and here I have drawn the second atom, here there is the nucleus of one, here there is the nucleus of second. And so this distance between the center of nucleus, it is called as bond length. It is bond length. And from this to this, it is radius. Bond length is very important parameter, and it is related to the nature of bond. I mean, single bond, double bond, and triple bond. This Now its unit. So as it is microscopic unit, so it can be measured in nanometer. 1 nm is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. It can be used in angstrom. So 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. It can be in picometer, etc. So this is about the bond parameter. So bond strength is in the following manner. Suppose we have H11. This is single bond, and here there is OO, it is double bond, and here M triple bond M, it is triple bond. Now I will tell 2 points. One, the bond strength. So here the bond strength varies. This triple bond is the strongest. Triple bond is the strongest. Why? Because there are 6 electrons involved between 2 atoms, and so it is very strong. And about nitrogen. Nitrogen gas is highly inert. Then coming to double, it is there. 4 electrons involved, so it is much less weaker. And then coming to single bond. So here we say the decrease in strength. This is 1 point. Then coming to bond, length. Bond length, it is related to this. So bond length means the distance. So here bond length, it is there. So here it is the smallest in case of triple, then in case of double, and then single. So here there is the increase in bond length. So triple bond will be the smallest, followed by double bond, followed by single bond. And why? Because of the force of attraction. So this is about the bond enthalpy or bond energy. Now next bond parameter, it is called as bond order. Bond order, simply it is called BO. So bond order, it is equal to half of NB minus NA. What is NB? NB means number of bonded electrons number of bonded electrons in the molecule, and A, number of non-bonded electrons. Number of bonded electrons and number of non-bonded electrons. It is simply mathematical quantity, so it is simply defined as the half. Definition is half of the bonded and non-bonded electrons. Half of the bonded and non-bonded electrons. So this is the basic introduction about the bond order. Now bond order is very important point. We study about the stability of a molecule. And so first we see the parameters of bond order. So first is that a bond is formed only when BO is positive. Bond order must be positive. Meaning is, if bond order is 0 and negative, there can be both the values. Negative, no molecule is formed. No molecule is formed. This is one. We'll see later on. Second point, if bond order is 1, then single bond. If it is 2, then double bond. If it is 3, then triple bond. So this is one point. It must be positive. Negative or 0 indicates no bond, no molecule. Then bond order is positive, single, double, triple, and so. Again, if you can take in terms of size also, if bond order is 1, then the smallest bond, the smallest energy is smallest, and the smallest, so bond length largest. Bond length will be largest. So just our pattern of the bond length. If bond length is 2, then it is having small, so it is having the model. So here bond length is medium, second indicates the medium, and third bond length is the smallest. In some cases, bond order can be 0.5. Some cases bond order, if it is 0.5, so it will be less than single bond. This is one point. Now coming to some fact how to find out the bond order. So see, helium molecule. If you say helium molecule between two helium atoms. So here, if I draw here this He1, here there is He1, and so they form, there is the bonding, so here it is 2, and so one electron goes in bonding, other goes in anti-bonding or lone pair. So similarly here the bond order is equal to half NB, so it is 2 minus 2, so it will be 0. So helium molecule is not formed. Helium molecule is not possible. So this 0, we'll see later on about the exact point of the bond order.